He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes on the field first today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can. Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass caught. Second down now. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Come to the line for second down and very short now. And he drops back in the gun. On the run here, lets it go. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. Man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They're going to run it here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Catch made on the out route. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
The key on a third down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. To the air, it's Sayin. Defense is coming after him. Makes the grab on the move. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The Hoosiers offense gets their first crack now. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football,
this one ends up a safety.
That's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
So after giving up a safety, here's the free kick. He's got room to run. Makes a nice move there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Running out of time in the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Tate. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
One of the great things about this offense with this slot receiver is you can move him around to try to create matchups. Already early in this game, you can see the advantage they have with his speed, and this defense might consider trying to double-team him, or he's going to go off today.
They'll give it to the back. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pass complete on a crossing route. That gain moves the ball to the 17, 1st down.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Peoples. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. QB keeps it himself. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, the old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
So another 3rd down conversion. Now they're set up at 1st and goal. To the air, it's Sayin. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd down and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Finds an open target on the left side. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Pemby. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw over the middle. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Hoosiers with 1st and 10 here. Throwing up, play action. Short connection to the tight end here.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On the run, it's Hemby. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the Hoosiers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
It's a rare play call anymore in this era of the spread. Typically, it's shotgun, get the ball to the outside, typically looking for space. Here they said, the heck with that. Let's make it the surest way.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
The Hoosiers are in the red zone now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They try to sneak it for the 1st. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Believe it or not, Chris, there's an art to the quarterback sneak. And when you've got a savvy quarterback who knows how to fall forward and squeeze between his offensive linemen for the 1st down, short conversion situations become almost like clockwork.
And the Hoosiers line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point's good. They're down 2, 9-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Brings up 2nd down.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. With the catch, it's Smith. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. And the wideout goes in motion. They're going to run it. Quick spin on the run. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Makes the catch. It's Smith. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Trying to convert with a sweep. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going. It's a run. Running back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loss of 4. Brings up 2nd down.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Sayin. Throw to the running back in the flat. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time.
Boy, what a play by this safety to kind of sit back and cover 2, baiting this quarterback to make the throw. I thought he showed patience and then instincts once the ball's in the air to come up with that interception.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Play action here on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
But the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The Hoosiers are going to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
What a security blanket for this quarterback. When in doubt, just throw it to the big man and let him go up and make the catch for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good. Puts them up 5.
That makes the score Indiana 14, Ohio State 9.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quick throw to the left. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. To throw, it's Sayin. Makes the grab, it's Smith. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Bringing pressure. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this 3rd down. We'll see what happens with the decision on 4th down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Fair catch made at the 40. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. That's caught. It's Tate. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? A play action, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pump over the middle. It's Tate. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Looking for a gap. It's Peoples. Gets the first and still running. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And that will give them the lead now. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt.
Kicker on for the extra point.
Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a 1st down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying the old counter play here. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. The tight end has got it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The offense really clicking here. Play action fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Cooper. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
7th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Hemby. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw again. Looking for the wideout. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good. And that puts them back on top.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Here comes a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. That's caught. It's Tate. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
To throw, it's Sayin. The receiver grabs it, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Pulls it in. It's Cooper. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. It's a quarterback keeper. Gets past the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to the left. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Looking to pass, it's Mendoza. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle's made, just a short gain after the completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
He gets loose. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
How about this call here on 3rd down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
The Hoosiers pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's reeled in. It's Williams. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. 1st down to the 27. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. here on third down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
That makes the score Indiana 20, Ohio State 16.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Sayin. The pass rush closing in. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got a man down the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage and you can throw it over top of them.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Play fake. Looking to throw. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Second down play coming up. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Finds his target.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Pass complete. It's second down now. The sure hands. It's Cooper. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain of that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Picks up 1. First down for the offense.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. They'll run it to the right side. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's the second down play. Chewing clock with the running game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. A deep shot right down the middle. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
And the Hoosiers will try to keep this drive moving. A quick throw out left, complete. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Hoosiers looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second and goal for the offense. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field with a penalty to wipe away the sack. Offside.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Look at a throw on third and goal. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Indiana.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Indiana 27, Ohio State.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball for 31. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. And it's caught. Tackle made at a 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. With sure hands, it's Peoples. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Smith. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Nice catch by the receiver along the sideline. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Looking to pass, it's Sayin. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
So after the touchdown, they'll go for 2 to get within a field goal. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Tight end makes the grab. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. So what an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye, and sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do, and I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.